Previously on Neomustangs, we built a stock block GT40 motor for Dad's car. We built a very budget turbo system from old turbo parts that we had around the shop. We put an FMU and tried the 19-pound injectors with the stock speed density system. We took the motor, FMU, and car to the dyno, and it was reading very lean. So the next thing we did was we decided to put a new FMU on it. This unit also was reading lean and almost blew our motor up. In today's episode, we will be on to the next mod. Maybe we can get a little nighttime test and tune in at the end. As we promised before, we were going to stick these 24-pound injectors in and see if this speed density system will actually handle the 24s. But keep in mind, this is not your typical stock motor. So, I mean, you're looking at a GT40, you know, with a Cobra cam that actually were matched to those 24s, you know what I mean? So it's going to be really interesting to see if those 24s and my GT40 top end kit plus the Cobra cam is going to run the 24s really good on this stock speed density computer. Definitely going to give it about 40% more fuel if the chart's right. Might get us out of that real scary lean area that we're worried about. And maybe we might even make another adjustment to the FMU and put a smaller disc in to see if it would hook out. But let me go ahead and get this hood popped. And switching injectors isn't really all that hard to do. A couple time lapses, we'll be done. All right, so we got one side in pretty fast. We had this intake pretty much apart and these injectors out in a couple of minutes. Spent more time just messing with the camera than anything. So we're gonna get the other side in. We're gonna plug these in, get it set up, and then we're gonna fire this thing up. Maybe even take it for a drive. So let me get this other side set up. Stick around. Most of the injectors in here. We aim them this way, go to the back, check to make sure my filter's still there. It is. We're all good here. We're going to prime the fuel system. Turn the battery on, prime the fuel system, and prime it a couple times and look for leaks. Here we go. Check to make sure that's not leaking on the other side. This is very vital and very important that you check this stuff. You know what I mean? So we'll make sure we're not leaking here. We got the 24 pounds injectors in, didn't take too long, like I had thought it wouldn't. Now we're at the point we just primed the system and we seeing that it wasn't leaking anymore. So really quick, we're just gonna go ahead and stick the intake back on. We should be able to fire it up, so get ready for that. When all else fails and you lose a bolt and can't find it on the ground, 9 times out of 10 it's stuck in your K member. Had one of the throttle body bracket bolts, little 10 millimeters fall into the K member, but I got everything plugged in. We're gonna go ahead and fire it up. It's a moment of truth. See how well it runs. You guys ready for this? Hopefully it don't catch no fire. Let's see. Let's see how bad it is. Check for some leaks real quick. Actually runs pretty good. Just gotta get that away from the turbo. Let's go and make a hit. I don't care if it's nighttime. Let's go. You can definitely tell it's a little rich. But what if it fixes my wide open throttle problem? Right? About the lighting. As the motor gets warmer, it should lean it out a little bit. Definitely just want to see what it'll do wide open throttle. Let me go pick up my fire extinguisher. Yes, sir. You can see it's already kind of adjusting to the fuel as the motor starts to warm up a little bit. Now technically I'll be able to check my gauges with my little light. I don't, like I said, that stuff right there on the wiper is just temporary anyway. You can see there, you know, we could actually tune this part throttle and such down. Ooh, that's rich, baby. Woo. We get out here and we're in the 10s or the 11s, low 11s. That's not too bad. Could actually tune to that as well. Sorry this video is going long, but honestly this is what we figure out. So 24s are working really well with a GT40 top end, Cobra cam, and a rebuilt stock bottom end. So when I put these injectors in a stock motor, did not work well. Ran super rich. Baby, woo! Hell yes. 11 O's. I can dig that, bro. I can dig that. Did we find it out? Here we go. Gotta be careful. I gotta put my little headband light on though. seen it spike to 80, so let's go through the gears. Stock parts, I'm in. It definitely runs a little rich on the, you know, drivability. But I mean, being a warm engine in closed loop, look at that. I mean, I'll take 13s for nothing that's been tuned. Let's get back to the shop. I'm gonna cut this off, but let me get back to the shop. Well, there you have it, guys. We just went on the maiden voyage. So what did we learn? We learned that the GT40 upper lower intake, and with a stock cam, a Cobra cam. So basically, I'm not a big fan of 24-pound injectors, but when we're working with stock tunes and stock computers, I mean, it's something that possibly can be used, right? I mean, I only went to the next step up because I know 24-pound injectors is about 40% more fuel than 19s, and those 19s were just capped out, bro. They was done. But as you see it on the drive, man, it was 10s, 11s, and I could actually back the fuel pressure back down from 52 to back down to 40 and probably lean that out a little bit, and it'd be a perfect. And I could even mess with this FMU disc if I wanted to lean it out a little bit more, because you remember I got the 12-to-1 19-pound disc in the Vortec, and that thing's running rich but safe. So where do we go from here? I'm excited because I didn't know if this car was even going to run on 24s, but what did we learn? 24s will get you by naturally aspirated on a speed density without doing any tune. It'll run a little rich, you know, idle and part throttle and stuff like that, but wide open throttle, you have plenty of fuel. Again, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Our next video, we're about to head back to the dyno, and we'll be able to tweak here. We'll be able to tweak back there on the fuel pressure regulator, and actually, we'll be able to change timing and add boost. We'll be able to do all kind of. You guys, it's gonna be so fun. I'm excited because I didn't get a chance to do that on my white car or my black car in the trailer over there. So I get a chance to like kind of reset with Dad's car and have a bunch of fun like I'm doing right here. I know this stuff isn't optimal, but it's 1990s. I like my music like I like my cars, baby. If you guys enjoy the channel, want to support the channel, check that join button out. Outside of that, guys, it's a long video. I appreciate everybody for sticking around. It definitely was worth it to the end. We did learn some stuff today. We're gonna keep progressing with Dad's car. It works. Stuff works. We have some fun with it. We may not touch it until we get that map sensor I was talking about. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. Tomorrow, I'm gonna probably make a call to the dyno shop, and we'll probably head over to the dyno again. At least this time, we don't have to worry about blowing it up, right? We can make some tweaks. Stick around, boys. We're gonna make some more power on some stock tune. See you soon in the next video.